Hello everybody, my name is ZeroJak here with another gameplay video. Today we are playing Decrypt. This is another horror game. We're going back to the horror games. Kind of been missing it. This is a game I found on, I think, Game Jolt or something like that. Some free place. It's a free game. I was reading it. It's 45 minutes. It's not polished yet. It's in the 0.0. 10, 12, 20, 32. The ISS Tavern, the Class C freight vessel routes. That's my birthday. That is my birthday. After repeated failed attempts to contact it, the GIS Trade Federation went missing. Okay. I don't get that. Why is that? Okay. 72 hours later, the tavern found drifting in the fridge thousands of op-cores. Let me just get rid of that and transition. Okay. The primary power systems are offline, the comm channel silent, thrusters are dead. There are no perceived activity on board. That's like just a 100% horror setup. Crew remains unreachable. Okay, we can get this done. Let's go. Is the audio too loud? Is it overpowering my crap? I think it is. Okay.
Well, will you look at that? A Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration. So, you got the brief, right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on radar. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course. No comms, no signs of the crew. Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take the hit. And with a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Traven's crew is still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. Any evidence we can find to tell us what actually happened will help us close this quicker. I'll call you as soon as you're inside.
Okay, now we're... That was actually surprising with the audio. Usually I thought I was going to read that. So I haven't brought the green screen back up in a while, so I wanted to record this real quick. It looks really good. This game actually looks really... not polished, I would say, but very still good. Okay. So, mouse's movement. Okay. I'm very slow. Saving.
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete. BT stopped making these in '09, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So, you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down, a lot of the subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
Okay, done. You're done talking. Finally, I can start playing. Jeez, you talk a lot. Yes. Overriding panel. Okay. Decrypting error to crypto keys required. Quitting override. Okay. What about the... Oh my god! Just leave me alone, guys!
More bad news. The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence. I don't think our algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful. Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
Oh, crypto key too, well, totally not like freaking... It's funny how that was on my birthday, and I decided to play this. Because I haven't seen anyone play this. This door access panel is secured by biocode encryption key access. Proceed. Yeah, let's try that. Nope. So we're missing one key required there. So we are slow. I will say that. We are... Oh, screw off! I don't need that creepy sounds. Door offline. It's very dark. Let's bump up the brightness just a tiny bit. Okay. Terminal. Yeah, let's try the crypto mining. Injecting mining ware. Oh gosh. Successful. Key extracted. Transmitting to your key. Next. Okay, so we do have a key now. Encrypted message obtained. They're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday. It was all mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixatedly at his food. His face was pallid. What the freak? Is this not like a foreign language? He told me he wasn't sleeping well. The noises, didn't you hear them? He said. Noises, I said. The thrusting. I will thrust this engine way. Thrust. The thuds, the groans, he said. They're coming from the very heart of this vessel. I told him that I heard them too. That we all did. And that my speaking language isn't working. My speaking module is not working. Please press 1 for more options. Beep. And that they were just the sounds of bones of this old ship setting. The Tenic shifts the metal plates long past their prime. But he seemed barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes just had a fixed quality that I didn't care much for. He said, "They're on the ship." Just that one cryptic sentence. I want you to see him, Doc. I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run. Okay. So it's a locker. We could find a key for it, but like a code for it, but where? So I will say this is very polished. So I'm not seeing a locker type, oh, excuse me, code anywhere. Well, let's open this first door and see where we're at. Yes. Okay. My butt's not wanting to stay in place. Okay. So it uses the crypto key and we can't reuse it. Okay. Well, we need to go forward anyways. Okay. What's here? Blah, screw off. Okay. Power module. Power cells, appeals. Yeah, why? Let me reread that. The power cells appear to be missing from this module. Power module. Okay. We need it to unlock that. The atmosphere is great, though. Offline. Okay. Offline. Right here. Online. Yes. Okay, please stand by. So we got one key, but we need 2. Okay. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear this junkyard ship is falling apart. The power fluctuation and network failures are growing worse. We flipped back and forth to backup power to dozens of times already since we left Nagar? I don't know how to say that. At this rate, we won't make it halfway to Exibus. So the temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing the power? My brain. So the temporary power rig is still set up for Terminal 4. It's still missing a power cell. You told me you put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot. Can't say I blame you. What's with this crap going down? Could you replace the cell, please? There's spare in the locker storage. The locker code is 4121. There we go. 4121. Okay. I was wondering what that locker... Okay. Oh, wow. 4121. Okay. So we can get the power cell from there. Oh, wow. The atmosphere is really great already. Even if this isn't really considered horror. 4121. 4121. Power cell. Anything else I could use? Nope. Okay. Just the power cell. Let's keep going and doing... Whoa! Whoa! Don't you do that, power! Yeah! Get away! Yeah. Let me throw it in. That looks like a server rack, honestly. That looks like an IT server rack. Yeah, there we go. Now we got 2. And we should get another type of... Like, what? Another type of thing? Oh, the sun's going down. It's kind of making this look bad. Whatever. Manu's condition concerns me. He's, what the flip? Vacates between nervous energy and a kind but sullen silence. Why can't... Am I this guy right now? What the freak? His pronunciations are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical, and he inhabits the high degree of paranoia. He says they are down the cargo hold. He seems to be withdrawing into himself. Doctor saw him earlier today. He said he'd give me an update soon. It's odd how Manu is so troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. George said that sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says that they likely originated from the cargo hold below, where the ship's core structural spine is. Traveling through the air ducts. Why is there so much words? Like, I just play games. Ugh, I don't read. If I was wanting to read, I would have read a book. Yeah, any luck on those records? I want anything you can get on the history of this ship. Who owned it before Navo? Who was the last crew, and how long since its FCA approval, and so on. We know the ship is pre-Gornet War, which makes it about half an century old. The bizarre power fluctuations and the randomly failing subsystems boil ill. What the freak? Why is there so much words and technical words that I can't say? The ship was perfectly alright when we left Nagar. If blah blah blah, if they dump a cripple vessel on us to balance their books, I'm going to have hedge roll on the GIS. I won't risk the life of my crew for the sake of their stupid corporate fudgery. I need to censor that. Maybe. I don't know. I should, though. Okay, we can open the next door. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. We can get this one now. Huh. Oh, saving's not a good sound. Saving is not good. I'm covering it. I'm covering the saving, but it's saved. Hello? Is anyone home? Oh, no, no, no. I'm not going that way. Screw that. I'm not going that way. Screw that. Screw that. Oh, come on! The stupid jump scare. The easiest flipping jump scare. How many do we need here? 3. I knew it. It was gonna be like 3. Oh, crap. How many here? 2? Yep. Okay. Tech. Probably 1, maybe? Might be 1. Or it could be another 2. Yeah, another 2. Okay. Another 2. Doing good so far. So we're gonna have to go over on this side. Okay. We're good. Oh, here we go. Another locker key? Maybe 4212? Nope. Different locker. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Will this give me 2 or 1? Hopefully it gives me 2. If not, then I'm gonna have to figure crap out. So it only gave me 1, so each one gives me that. More reading! God! I've tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issues. All the systems are testing fine in our maintenance tools. It's effing infuriating. I know this feeling because I deal with this on IT basis. Like, what's going on? And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what this foul smell green stuff's coming out of the vents is. Rico saying it looks and smells like acid fertilizers. They use it on the fields at his homeworld, but that is ridiculous. We aren't carrying any such thing in our cargo. And even if we were, and if there was a leak from one of the containers, the stuff would have flown into our airflow system. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but our crew are a bit jittery. This is just a small vessel. There are 10 of us, and it's not like this is our first run. Some of the guys have been on trips past this Sven system, but the ship has some bad mojo. By the way, Manu's going off his head, and now Rico's saying he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looks shook. Oh, he's shook. He's all shooking up. He's shooked up. He got shooked up. Let's shake him up. And you know Rico, he's as steady as a stone, and he's always thinks he's right. So when I went to check, I didn't see anything. And then the day before, while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something moving up in there. Why am I yawning? I swear saw something up there in the dark. He sounds more like country to me. Look, I don't know, boss, but I hate the sound of that green foot. But it ain't at ease. Either something's about this ship ain't right, and my sleep ain't working. I keep waking up, and I can't remember what woke me up. Yeah, he sounds country. I would say country. I'm probably not going to do that because I want to kind of go through this. Maybe I'll cut this up into 2 videos. Who knows? Okay. It's down here. So this is the place we landed. So this is the green goo they were referring to. Okay. So we need one more panel. How many minutes are we in? Okay. We're 20 minutes in. They said it's about 45 to 60 minutes. Wood. Okay, so that's locked. Maybe something down here? We need another... Oh, medical. I didn't notice medical. Okay, so medical might be the only... So I checked all the other ones. Medical might be the only single one we need. Hopefully. Yep. Single key. Sweet. Sweet. Oh. Oh, God. You piece of crap. You jump scared me. What the freak? That was a good jump scare, though. That was a majorly good jump scare. I gotta go back at the video, man. I don't trust you. Okay. Yeah, let's throw the mining stuff on. I still find that weird, that 10-12. Like, what the freak? I find that kind of cool. Like, honestly, I would have been, like, if this world existed, I would have been dead, like, 200 years. I'm not passing, like, 100, dude. I'm not passing 100 years old. What the flip do you mean? Hey, Run, I had Manu. It's like Manu. This is like the at crap that people are gonna do with their babies. Like, it's Afro with the at symbol at the front. I had Manu come in today. He tried to avoid the appointment, which I was expecting. So I had Nia escort him here. Hard to say. It's hard to say no to Nia. Haha. You're right. It's shockingly how sick he looks. He doesn't talk at first, and when he finally did, he asked begged me for some Tirakazone 500, better known as Blank Slate, among the wrecked drug kids, and as deep out as the guy in the military, but I disagree. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that strong without good reason, he said he sure as hell had a good reason. I haven't slept in days, he said. Why not? I've said I'm having bad dreams. The reason I asked him that because he had 2 others come in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about, and he said he couldn't remember, but I sensed he was being evase? When I probed, he evades when I probe. This is why I can't do voices and read, because I suck at reading. He said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. At first, he did not reply. He started he stared at the corner of the room and at the beds. Finally, he turned to me, and in his eyes locked with mine, and he said, we shouldn't never set foot on this ship. We shouldn't be here. I must admit, that was a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling me. I checked his vitals, and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal, but I would have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight, and he's exhausted, but at least physically he's fine. His condition appears to be the result of sustained levels of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him half a dose of Tacorazone. It's Tacorazone. It's a taco zone. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left his accessory key in the network to the network data and data room here. I asked Nia to move it to the locker in the stock room so he could pick it up in case we aren't here. Nia reset the code. It is now 119. Okay. What? Oh, that noise got me. I was like, I'm on edge now. I really am. Okay. Why am I need water. I didn't bring any. Okay. In data room. So is it the tech room? I don't trust anything. That's why I'm looking. Okay. No, that's... I try to say no. End data room. Where's that? Oh, end data. Here. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna have to go to that room with the 2. Because hopefully it has something. At least the spell's not looking too bad. Cap, the security systems are falling one by one. The security system is falling one by one. Stupid crap, man. Stupid crap. Why is my hair like this right now? I brushed it down that way, but it's not wanting to do anything. Okay, we've got the door suddenly completely inoperable, and then they return to normal minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnostics reveal nothing. I'm switching all doors from BioRec to manual access key. The others aren't going to like it, but still, we need to figure out what's causing this. I'd feel better if we keep the protocols basic. I suspect the green fluid that is coming out of the vents is seeping into the ship's electronics. Although, if that were so, everything would be shorting out by now. George is doing his best to keep the ducts clean, but the stuff just keeps coming back, and it's driving him crazy. I don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that all primary systems may fail before we reach Nebula Exebulus. If you ask me, the ship should have never left Nigeria, but I saw the GIS reports with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship for takeoff, and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in the ship system ops, I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel. I don't just mean the electronics. You see the look in everyone's eyes? No one sleeping right. Nobody will talk about it. George saw something in the air ducts, but he won't say what. All I know was the look more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain something unspeakable in the shadows. Okay. In the shadows. Lovely. Okay. Okay, I'm on edge a little bit. I haven't played horror games in like a year or so. So, yes, let's override it. Hope you like my country accent. I hope I didn't mean to offend anybody. It's just a joke. Offline, offline. Oh, God! What the was that? 1, 2. I'm only seeing 2. Yeah, let's access it. That was a no-no. That's a no-no. 2 or 1. Ah! Most terminals have gone offline again, Cap, and 1 or 2 have shut down completely. Everyone's dumping it on me. But what can I do? I still have something to get to the wiring. I tried to get George to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going, and he's stressed out, and he yelled at me if I was talking, as if I was, if I talked to him. I understand that feeling. In IT, people come to you, and they're all like, fix my crap, and it could be like hundreds of tickets, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? We got only 3 terminals operational and online. Now Terminal 7 has powered down too. I've managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short of a cell. I had to loan one to the med room last week. Could you get George to collect it and hook it up this when he has times? He won't pay any heed. Yeah, he took it from the med locker directly. Doc won't mind. The code is... Yeah, I know, but Doc asked me to keep it simple. I wish I tried that. Okay, let's get the cell. I'm worried right now. I didn't see this locker before. There we go. Oh, you piece of crap with your stupid jump scare. That was a dumb jump scare. I don't know why. I got spooked by that. Okay, so here it is. Plug it in. Let's get it. Let's get the last 2, and then we should be good. My hand is off. Oh, lovely. Can't show my hand. My skin's fine. I just don't know why my hand was off. Boss, I think the engines is getting affected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? This effing crazy. And did Nia tell you about the comms? I let her give you the bad news herself, but I don't think we're going to get that SOS out. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He's getting on my nerves. Keeps asking me to check every damn duct on the ship. I already got my hands full. Also, why did you let him alter the security protocol on every damn door? He's turned off Biorect and switched on physical access keycard. Like we're back in the 22nd century. We use keycards here in the 21st, so back off. He said he wants no one anywhere without physical card on their person. He is causing havoc. It's already misplaced the access key in my room somewhere. I think I left it in the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the thing. Also, have you seen Manu anywhere? He's not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell Doc's looking for him urgent. Thanks. Okay. I don't trust this flipping crap. The scares are okay. Not too bad. A lot of waiting and reading, which is kind of... takes a while. I'm seriously concerned about the way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Nita to put out an SOS signal and a flag down the first passing ship. I know that this will result in all kinds of trouble with the GIS. Those ruthless bastards. They'll try to pin a fail run on us, accuse us of pulling an insurance scam, and then hammer us with fines. But that's okay. I'm not going to risk the lives of my people. And then there are other stuff. Manu hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattling on the edge. I don't care what this is. Collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, quote unquote, quote-unquote incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are going more frightening, or are growing more frightening. There can't be more denying it. Someone is in here with us, and it means great harm. Okay. Jump scare when I come out, probably. No? I'm on the edge. Freak, I just got scared a little. Yeah, let's override it. Okay.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship.
Nagari?
I've requested Det 2 to take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. Listen, there's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident missing in...
Bathroom, wing B, wing A. No, I don't have any keys. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name is ZeroJak. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now. See you. Peace out. Bye-bye. See you guys in the next video.